What's up, Yankee fans? It's your boy Francis Lee for NyynewsTV. And what can I say? I feel you. I feel you. I know why a lot of you clicked this video. You're just looking to hear something, looking to see, if somebody out there is going through what you're going through. And I'm here to tell you, your boy Francis is 100% with you. I feel you. I know this time has been very difficult, right? We're now in the post-lockout mode of the off season, and so far, a lot of the big names that we were looking forward to hearing about have signed with other teams. A lot of the big targets that were out there via the trade have been traded to other teams. Most recently, Matt Olson going to the Braves. You know, they went for it. They made a move. Said they're not going to give Freeman that 6th year, and they went and got his replacement. And what better replacement could they have gotten? Gave up their number 1 and number 2 prospects in their system, right? 4 players total. Went for a big move, especially for a team coming in as the defending World Series champions. And the Yankees? Well, the Yankees moved Gary Sanchez, and they traded Gio Urshela last night. And yes, you got back Josh Donaldson, who even at his older age of 36, 37, whatever it is a solid player. Definitely, had a better season last season than a lot of guys on our team, but a lot of guys on our team weren't really good. And it wasn't hard to have a better season than them. So you might be saying, well, look at the title of this video. I know it's about Volpe. How does this tie in? Well, with the moves that the Yankees have made so far, it would lead us to believe that they are, in fact, going with the dreaded stopgap at shortstop. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what that's going to mean for the young Anthony Volpe. Some of you might think it's a good thing. I know a lot of people out there who do. Me personally, I am inclined to disagree. I think this offseason is putting tremendous unnecessary pressure on a young talent in our system. Anthony Volpe proved last year that he can be a box office superstar talent. But will that talent translate to the major leagues? Well, that remains to be seen. Because while his season last year was phenomenal, it happened in A-ball, okay? It happened wearing a Tampa Tarpons jersey. It happened wearing a Hudson Valley Renegades jersey. And while there's pinstripes involved there, it's not the weight of the pinstripes that the ones are wearing here in the Bronx. And we all know that. Am I saying that Volpe is not going to be able to answer the bell? Am I saying he's not up for the challenge? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he is. What I am saying is we don't know. We don't know. And we are consciously and deliberately making the effort to put this pressure on him without truly knowing. How many times have we been told as Yankee fans that one prospect or another was going to be the savior coming up? I mean, we literally just traded a guy that 5-6 years ago was said to be the answer for many of the Yankees' problems in Gary Sanchez. Literally just traded him because it didn't work out. And while he came up and dazzled in 2016 and had, a decent run of it a little bit afterwards, he fell off and couldn't seem to climb back. Now, am I saying that's what's going to happen with Volpe? Again, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is we do not know. And why do I keep saying we do not know? Well, because there were options out there where we did know. We do know what Carlos Correa brings to a team. We do know what pedigree follows him wherever it is that he's going to sign. There's a World Series champion. Now, whether that's tainted or not, it's for fans to decide for themselves. You guys already know where I stand. 2017 to me, asterisk, tainted. All that being said, still a phenomenal, proven MLB talent. Trevor Story, another guy whose offensive numbers don't really pale that much in comparison to Carlos Correa's. Proven, year in, year out, all-star, great glove, great clubhouse guy, great friends with DJ LeMahieu, who we have for the next 5 years. Like, proven. You could make the argument about Coors Field, right? I said this before in our last episode, but I don't really subscribe to that. These guys are proven guys who are currently still fishing for teams. Let's not even get to the, Simeons of the world and the Seagers of the world or even the Baezes of the world. Because all those names are names that I would have went for and been okay with over a Isaiah Kiner Falefa. And it's not to shoot him down. I know he batted 270 last year. I know he's a contact guy. On base percentage, not that great. Slugging, again, not that great. OPS, it is what it is. But decent average guy. Could this lineup use a decent average guy as much as people kill batting average and what it means? 100%. My question is, why go stopgap when you had these options out there, knowing that going stopgap would immediately put the weight of the world onto Anthony Volpe? Last year, Anthony Volpe split between two different teams, batted 294 around there. Phenomenal batting average. On base percentage, over 400. Slugging percentage, over 600. OPS was a 1.027. I know that by heart because it is phenomenal. These are great numbers. And still, I would have signed a shortstop. Why? Because that doesn't block him in any way, shape, or form. He's 20 years old. He'll be 21 years old next month. He's young enough to move a position. He's shown that defensively he has the glove to probably move a position. Signing a shortstop in this offseason would not have blocked Anthony Volpe. But now signing a stopgap puts all the pressure on his shoulders. Anthony Volpe will be asked to produce at a superstar level from the moment he is called up, whether that be this year after the All-Star break or next season. Because if he continues his slashing the way he was last year, and the slash line looks like it did last year, halfway through this year, I won't be surprised if they give him a shot calling him up. Also, wouldn't be surprised if they decide to wait on it and say, hey, you know what, we'll just call him up next year, give him a fresh start. Either way, whenever that call is made, the pressure will set in. He will be demanded to produce at a ridiculously high level for a player his age, the likes of which we've only seen a few times. Not a lot, but a few other times. And the names that come to mind when you think of it are crazy names. Think about it. Your Tatis Juniors, your Vladimir Guerrero Juniors, your Juan Sotos. These guys coming up at that age and doing what they've done. I mean, even Bo Bichette, to a little bit of a lesser degree, coming up and doing what he's done at his age. But Volpe is going to be asked to produce like that. The difference between him and the rest of those names, they didn't have to do it on the Yankees. They didn't have to do it in the Bronx. More importantly, they didn't have to do it after their team had the opportunity to sign sure things like Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, Trevor Story, Javi Baez. No, they didn't have that. They came up in a situation where eyes were on them. People wanted to see whether they would produce or not. And yeah, there was pressure, because there's always pressure. But nothing like what Mr. Volpe is about to endure. Because Volpe is going to come up to a fan base that is rabid and with good cause. We want to win. It's been since 2009. Now, you're making us wait longer for what you say is the answer. Well, Brian, well, Hal, he better be the answer. He better have the goods. Because he's not going to be warranted a very long leash, unfortunately for him. Because this has nothing to do with him. Anthony Volpe is a great kid. Pete can attest to that. Met him over the winter. Met him. Great guy. Great father. Comes from a great family from what we know so far. This is really undeserved. Nonetheless, this will be his reality the moment he gets called up to the Bronx. We're not gonna be kind. We're not gonna be friendly. We're not gonna be patient. Because we don't have to be. They had every opportunity to improve this team and to put a contender on the field and put a shortstop out there that we felt comfortable with, saying this is gonna be our guy. Now they're telling us, hold on, wait for Volpe. Well, we're waiting. We're waiting. Because we've got no choice. We've got nothing else to do. Those of us who are fans through and through, we're going to watch, though a lot of us are saying we're not. Some of us are going to go to games, though a lot of you are saying you're not. But we'll be waiting. We'll be waiting, Mr. Volpe. We'll be waiting. The pressure is on. The heat is getting turned up. I just hope that he has what it takes. I really do. I mean, this kid really better be the next Derek Jeter. Because if he's anything less, this fan base is really going to hand it to him. And I'm sorry, but you've got no one else to blame, Yankee leadership, but yourselves. So once again, it's your boy Francis Lee for NYY News TV. Like, subscribe, keep it locked. We're going to go live every time a big deal happens, big move happens. We'll be there for you. We're around. Check us out. If you're not already subscribed to all the podcasts on Apple Podcasts, do yourself a favor. Go to Apple Podcasts now and subscribe. And while you're at it, leave a 5-star review. Designated Spitters is where you can catch your boy every Sunday at 5 p.m. That time might be changing in the future. But again, keep it locked because we'll keep you posted. I'm out.
Before it hits the front page.